Autoline Daily is brought to you by Siemens PLM Software, transforming the process of innovation.
Here are today's top headlines. Obama favors money for the Big Three now. The Big Three CEOs will drive to D.C. in hybrids, and a look at the new Porsche Panamera. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Monday, November 24, 2008, and now the news. What's next for the Big Three in their quest for a bailout? WWJ is reporting the CEOs will drive back to Washington next week, and they'll be driving hybrids in a Caravan, stopping along the way for press conferences and media coverage. Bravo, Big Three! Now you're figuring out how to sell Congress on the idea that you are worth saving and showing the American people you've got the technology to get you to the future. The CEOs are more likely now to get the money that they're after. President-elect Barack Obama is on the record saying he wants to accelerate payments of the $25 billion meant for retooling their plants for fuel-efficient cars. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Majority Leader Harry Reid are on the record opposing that move because the environmental lobby went ballistic over spending that money to save the Big Three instead of spending it on green cars. But you watch, if Obama is for giving some of that money to them now, the Big Three are going to get a big Christmas present. Porsche just released photos and videos of its much talked about Panamera sedan, which represents the first time that Porsche has come out with a four-door car. It's billing the Panamera as a grand touring sports car and expects it to bring in new customers thanks to its unique combination of style, driving dynamics, and interior room. The Panamera makes it to the market next spring. We've got engines in the news today. General Motors will supply FISKER Automotive with a gasoline engine for the company's extended-range electric vehicle coming to North America next year and to Europe in 2010. According to Wards, GM will supply FISKER with a 2-liter direct-injection, turbocharged 4-cylinder Ecotec engine. The vehicle is expected to achieve 100 miles to the gallon with a total range of 350 miles. And Ford reversed a decision to close its 82-year-old engine plant in Australia and replace its venerable inline 6-cylinder engine with an imported Duratec V6. Ward says Ford will now continue to produce that inline 6 and upgrade it to meet Euro 4 emission standards. Autoblog reports that Fiat is introducing a new version of its cheap, tiny, entry-level Panda. The newest version of this itty-bitty city car is called the GLAM. It features a pearl white paint job along with aluminum roof rails and 15-inch alloy wheels. Inside, it's upholstered with a denim-like fabric. You know, I suppose if Fiat can have a version of the Panda called the GLAM, then Dacia can come out with a version of the Logan called the Ritz. That's a joke. Coming up next, a look at two of Nissan's new car reveals at the LA Auto Show, and we'll be back right after this.
Siemens, transforming the process of innovation.
With all that's going on in the auto industry right now, last week's Los Angeles Auto Show offered a couple of mixed product messages, as you might expect. Since automakers want to prove they're green, there was the usual bevy of hybrids, clean diesels, and fuel-efficient options introduced, like the 4-cylinder, gas-sipping Nissan Cube. But performance also muscled its way into the show with the likes of that alphabet-ending blast from the past, the Nissan Z. This time, it's the 370Z with a 3.7-liter V6 and 2 different transmissions, a 7-speed automatic and a 6-speed state-of-the-art manual.
Obviously, the products behind me, the new 370Z and the new Cube, are two very important products to the portfolio. One for our brand and our heritage, and another one for kind of new emerging segments. The 370Z, for example, is the 6th generation of the Z car for us. An icon of our brand, kind of the bookends for our sports car heritage, GTR being one end, Z car being the other end. The Cube, obviously, for us is kind of a new entrant. It's primarily targeted for these emerging eco boomers or millennials. So it's an opportunity to attract the younger crowd. It's more about personality, whimsy, and also about the serious sports car enthusiast.
Nissan's luxury brand, Infiniti, also debuted a new car in LA with the world premiere of the G Convertible. Both models, the G37 Convertible and G37 Convertible Sport 6MT, will go on sale in North America this coming spring. And don't forget, all this week you can enter for your chance to win a special Thanksgiving prize. It's a Black & Decker power inverter that plugs into the cigarette lighter of your car and provides 110 volts of power for TVs, power saws, or whatever else you want to plug into it. To win, all you have to do is sign up for our free email newsletter. We'll be picking the winner this Wednesday on Autoline Daily, so sign up now. Anyway, that's it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Visit our website for even more great content all week long. Autoline Extra, Don's Journal, podcasts, and even more. So click over and get the inside view at AutolineDetroit.tv.